Hey everyone, Johanna Luna here to talk about taxes. It's never a fun topic, and I am just going to start this by saying I am not a CPA. I am not a certified tax advisor. Do not claim to be. I am just sharing what has been requested, and that is the contents of my binder and how I organize it. I'm going to just share just a couple of quick tips of what works for me. But again, I highly recommend that you seek the assistance and advice of a certified tax advisor, that you have someone licensed, CPA, to do your taxes. I do not do my own taxes. I just prepare my taxes for someone else to do them. So with all that said, I am going to share what I do because for some reason I posted a picture of my tax binder, and y'all went crazy for it. So I have started my 2023 tax binder, which I need to change the cover on here, but I did not do that yet. So just pretend that this says 2023 because that's what this is going to be. But all of the documents that I'm going to link below here, that's going to just say 2022 on it, because I would assume that you're asking for this because you want to do your current taxes. So I am going to share the files so that you can make your own cute little binder. If this is what helps you stay motivated, I'm all about that. Now, one promise that I'm making to myself this year, after spending almost all day on Sunday, pulling all of my tax receipts and getting everything prepared to take to my accountant, I said, no more, I'm not doing that. This is going to be the year that I'm going to kick my butt into gear with all things systems. I do it with other systems. I'm just going to do it with the taxes too, to save myself the misery. So here we go, friends. The first thing I recommend that you do is get yourself a box, somewhere you can throw receipts into on the daily, because let's face it, you are not going to update this daily. Okay. I do highly recommend that you pick one day a month that you organize this stuff. I do have it, ironically, in my systems, but it was always something that I was just like, oh, that's not important. I will do that later. It is important because it'll save you a lot of time at the end of the year. But get yourself a box. This is my handy dandy box of what I keep it in. This is just a stationery box. I got it at the Container Store. God love the Container Store. And I just toss my receipts in here. It sits on my bookshelf over there. And so when I come home, I have a receipt. I can just open this up, plop it in, toss it in, and be done with it. So that is that. Okay, you're just going to plop your receipts in there. Anything from Amazon, whatever that you want to print, I recommend that as soon as you make a purchase, you print your receipt. That goes for anything that you purchase through Scentsy. If you're doing Scentsy Warmer of the Month, when it runs, print the receipt. Your website, print the receipt. Do it monthly. I don't care, but print the receipt. Stick it in your document box until you're ready to deal with it. Then once a month, deal with it. So what's in the actual tax binder? You guys, I think you're going to be disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I think you're going to be disappointed. This is not that fancy. Simple systems, y'all. Simple systems. It's just a binder with a cute cover that I made in Canva. I shared the document. And then on the inside, I like a binder with a pocket on the inside because this pocket works well for your tax or your statements that you're going to need. So what I put here are our W-2s from our 9-to-5s. I put in here any health statements for like insurance, because that's a benefit. I put in here childcare statements. Those need to go in here. So you could get that deduction. Your mortgage statement, all the things that you need to put in here. All your tax documents need to go right here in this pocket, so they're easily accessible. Okay. Then go to the phone. Okay, wait, hold on. Then what you want to do is you want to get yourself a spreadsheet. Now, as Scentsy consultants, we have a wonderful resource, the US, let me get the exact name. Hold on, because I am going to shout them out. Wrong computer. US tax dollars and cents, like Scentsy cents, okay? US tax dollars and cents. Okay, as I talk about them, I'm going to let you know. Number one, we are very fortunate to have them. They are an incredible resource group, and they are Scentsy consultants who are also tax experts. Okay, they do this professionally. I am going to be honest with you and tell you that there are strict rules in that group, and there should be. We don't want every single Scentsy consultant out there that doesn't have the experience, knowledge, or expertise answering questions, confusing people. Okay, so read their rules, please. They have 2 rules in there. Make sure that you do it. Follow it, because you'll get kicked out, and it's a valuable resource, and you don't need to get kicked out of there. But that's where I get this spreadsheet from. They update it every year because mileage rates and everything else change. And it's a workbook, so there's several pages, but I just use the annual totals tracker. So there's a monthly totals tracker, there's an annual totals tracker. I like the annual totals tracker. At the top, you're going to have monthly commissions. Now, guys, pay attention when I tell you this. There are 2 tax documents available to you in your workstation to print off. One is your 1099. That's what your tax accountant needs. The second one is called, hold please, make sure I'm telling you this correctly. So you're going to go into your account. Hopefully you guys know how to do this. Like, when you're making over $600 a month with Scentsy, you got to file taxes. So like legally you have to, you should be filing them anyway, regardless of the dollar amount. But okay, so there's 2 forms. There's the tax form, which is your 1099-NEC. You need to download that for your tax accountant, or that's the information you're going to input into whatever software you're using. And then there's the 2022, or whatever year we're in, total income summary. Now, guys, that you want to download that for your own knowledge, because what that has in there are your commissions, and then any taxes. You also have to pay taxes on income that is accounted for in things like incentives. If you earn Shooting Star Trainer Awards, you've earned any of like the annual sales award, annual mentor award, those come with cash bonuses. That's all going to be in there, and it's going to be broken down. I love that I can take this and break it down in here. And so it shows the actual total income that I earned for that month. Okay. So I do that. And then your expenses, you put in expenses per month down here, and then it'll pull that total up here. Okay. The spreadsheet is great. You'll pull that total up there, and then it's going to give you your net. Did you make money? Did you lose money because you were spending too much in a month you didn't make so much money, etc. Okay, so you're going to get that. And then what happens, like my tax accountant, now everybody's tax accountant might be different. My tax accountant trusts what I'm giving her, and I'm the one that's ultimately responsible for all the backup. So she's just looking at these totals. And guys, there's everything on here. Like, you go to SFR, all of that stuff is expensable. You have to save your receipts for your meals, for your taxis, for your Wi-Fi on the plane. You have to save your receipts. You have to have deductions. We as 1099 employees do not have, or 1099 consultants, we do not have taxes taken out. So you're going to owe taxes at the end of the year. Deductions help bring down what you're going to owe. Okay. Keep every receipt. You go to the dollar store and you buy 1 gift bag to wrap an order, save that damn receipt. Okay. Yes and yes. Okay. Cool. So everything on here that you do for the month, postage, all the things. Okay. You're going to keep it on here. Then, all right, that's on the top, because this is really all she looked at. Okay. But then for my own records, get yourself page protectors. These are cheap little page protectors. They are nothing fancy. I get them in bulk, Office Depot, Staples, Amazon. Buy yourself some page protectors. Okay, you're going to keep the month. Then any receipts from any stores, Target, the dollar store, whatever, you go out to lunch with a potential recruit, you're talking about the opportunity. You put those receipts right in here. They just slide right on the top. Okay, they all stay together. Then behind that are any receipts for Scent and Warmer of the month. You bought catalogs, you bought whatever, you went on Amazon, you bought packaging stuff, you bought a new computer, you bought whatever you bought, you put it in there. Airline tickets, you print it off, you put it in there. Okay. And that's just what it is. The next month, February, here you go. Another thing. And then at the end of the year, you have all of your receipts here. You can go through now. You could go through monthly and do that. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to do all that. I am not going to enter in my receipts monthly. I'm just going to keep them organized. And then at the end of the year, I can go in and total my receipts into the spreadsheet at the end of the year. Number one, the 2023 spreadsheet with the new formulas for mileage and everything, they're not even up there yet, okay? Because we don't know what any of that is going to be yet till the end of the year. So I'm not worried about that. I literally printed a blank one just to show you guys so it didn't have all my income and everything in there to show you this binder system. But at the end of the year is when I'll enter all that stuff, but it's all going to be right here. I'm not going to have to go fish for it. I'm not going to have to print out a year's worth of cell phone bills. I'm not going to have to do all that because I'm going to make this promise to myself and I'm going to keep it all right here. And then at the end of the year, I'm just going to go through and do it. And I think that that is going to help you stay very organized. And then two other things that you do. Then if you do have a CPA or whoever doing your taxes, you'll put their bill in here in the back because you do get to use that as a deduction. If you have a CPA, that's part of legal expenses and you can deduct that tax preparation fee. And then the statement of what I actually filed with the IRS of what I owed, what I got back. If you're so lucky, I always owe. All of those things I'm going to put in here so that I have my complete 2023, 2022, whatever year we're in, complete document. And then I'm just going to put a label here so that I can put this in my file cabinet, 2023, 2022 taxes. It's going to sit in my file cabinet and then I have it. You have to keep all your income, tax income backup for 7 years. That's the IRS guidelines. 7 years, you need to keep those. So after that, you can purge those files. But until then, you've got to keep them nice, keep them neat. My suggestion to anybody as you're getting started, the sooner you can get yourself in this habit, the better. Start saving 10 to 15% of your total income. Now, if you're doing this right, you're saving every receipt, you have the appropriate deductions, 10 to 15% is all you need to put aside in case you owe. All right. You may not even use all of that. If you don't, invest it in a family vacation, invest it into your business. Maybe you need a new computer, you need an office renovation, whatever it is you need, you can invest that back into your business at that point, but put that money aside. Because what you don't want to be is you don't want to become August or April, you're feeling the pressure of having to write the IRS a check and you don't have it because you didn't plan accordingly. Okay. You are a business owner. Okay. You're an independent consultant. You have your own little fragrance empire here. You need to start thinking like a CFO. Put your CFO hat on for a minute, and you need to start putting this money aside. You need to start keeping your records clean so that you are not wasting time at the end of the year, so that you are not overwhelming yourself, so that you're not ready to throw your business away over a $400 tax bill and the work that it took at the end of the year. Okay, let's work smarter, not harder. Simple. Any box will do. Get a shoe box. I don't care what you use. Any box will do. Just a quick place to be able to toss your receipts. Inexpensive binder. You just want to make sure if you're going to make it cute that you have a place to put the cover on the front. And these pockets in the front are super, super helpful. But you could also use another page protector. But I love the pocket. I love that it's completely separate. Page protectors. That's it. That's all you need. It is not super fancy, but it's super effective. And you'll be glad that you did it. You'll be glad that you have your business organized. And God forbid you're ever audited by the IRS. Hand over your binder and you're good to go. Hope that helps. Bye.